disclaimer, drip is a life changer. Now all I do is chill and write bangers. Morph into the green like the White Ranger. Taking my block to the top just like Jenga. Danger, step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posting like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another dev and get ghosted. It's hopeless. We so bullish like Mike Jordan. All the fun fading away is quite enormous. Building a bridge, kinda like a chorus for those missing in action like Chuck Norris. Run for it, run away, don't come back. We stick together, on point like thumbtacks. Grab the Iron Man, they gone from one snap. Going hard for the network, that's a fun fact. Danger, step on up and get roasted.
Yo, what's up? Who's in the building? Who we got? Anybody on the stream, or am I just talking to the moon? Shout out to Bruno Mars. So let's see what we got here. YouTube is receiving enough video, maintain smooth streams. Buffering. Okay. Well, typically that happens over here in the Kingdom of Wonder. So what's the good word? Who we got in the chats? I see we got some views. Let me know if you can hear me in there. Make sure levels are good. And as always, we'll just dive into random drip topics or conversations. Last week was pretty cool. Had some just general discussions, whatever popped up, we talked about. So it's kind of the way we'll go again. A little crypto NZ. What's up? Yeah, did you want to join the stream? I didn't actually get a message from you earlier, so I forgot about that till seeing your name now. And I'm not sure. I could actually try to do it. I think I got to switch over to StreamYard or something like that. Could try to see how that would work. It might end the stream though. Yeah, I think I have to actually start the stream on StreamYard. So I don't think I'll be able to add you to this one today. Definitely would have needed to plan it a little better. I know we talked about it, but I completely forgot to use StreamYard versus just regular YouTube streaming. So I don't know if there's a way to add anybody on stream on YouTube. Oh wait, there's a button up here that says add a stream member. Unable to add a stream, marker, sorry. What up, Matt? Drip gonna pump in 2024. Well, we sure hope so. That is the plan. I think if the community continues building stuff like whatever Marble Run is going to be, Drip Potluck is still out there, Drip 21 from DeFi Crypto Boss. There's even now Drip Poker tournaments going on right now. And of course, Kitchen Sink is doing amazing things. So as long as we hitch our horse to the community and not rely on Forex, I think, yes, Drip can indeed pump, because essentially it's just a token, just like any other ERC token, even though it's BEP20. If there's a reason for it and the community supports it and people want to hold it and buy it and sell it, then it gains value. Like it's not a hard concept. So luckily there's enough people in the community that want to build and support that I think we will be fine. So that's what I'm hoping for as well in 2024. Drip Warriors NFT going to be lit. Yeah, I don't know much about the Drip Warriors NFT, but yeah, I know they're another one out there building. So it all depends on, the thing is there's so many shiny objects. Everybody wants to build something. And it all goes back down to marketing. So it doesn't matter how many projects come out. It all is based on how many are actually supported, not just from the Drip community, because you got to think the bulk of the 30,000 people in Drip have tapped out, so they're not engaged. The small fraction that made a shit ton of money are gambling elsewhere, and then the rest that are still tapped in are wrecked. So when we keep making stuff for the community, it's a great start because it gets engagement and eyeballs, like Kitchen Sink, perfect example. But we really have to find a way to bring utility from outside resources to bring energy back to the chart, and then that will bring the existing tapped out Drip community back to Drip, because you can't keep asking people to, you know, catch a falling knife and keep DCAing when they've been wrecked for 2 years straight. So it's a hard sell. Even though they may have money, you know, they're still gambling in the casinos. but it's a very tough sell to say, hey, go back in your bag and put up another $100 again. Even if you have it, you're like, well, I think I'd much rather just go blow it over here and see what happens. So if these different community projects can leverage resources outside of the drip community, then yeah, for sure. You're spot on. What do we got here? Yeah, sorry, Crypto NZ. So I don't think I'll be able to, because like I said, I needed to be on StreamYard and I did not start a StreamYard session. Streamlabs, StreamYard. I don't even know which one I actually used. Might have been Streamlabs. I think that's the one. And since I didn't set it up, I don't believe there's a way for me to get you included in the stream right now. So I will have to set that up before and make sure that I'm running it through there. So my bad. I didn't plan that accordingly. Compounded drip for a year. So just holding out. Yeah, right there with you, man. I think I have like 3 max wallets that I made. And then there was the fourth, or maybe the third didn't quite get there. It was like 200 drip short. And yeah, compounded all those, built teams, did all that shit, drank the Kool-Aid. So it's like, yep, I'm just going to wait and see. And so far, drip has just been like kind of flat, not doing anything spectacular. So let's take a look at deck screen. I haven't been here in a while. It's interesting how, like, yeah, when there's no hype, man, you just get burnt out as well. And you just stop following along and stop paying attention. You just kind of go, oh, well, I lost all that. I don't care. Still down 2% in 24 hours. Yeah. So there's just no buy volume coming in the drip. So $130 a buy volume and 2.1K sell volume. So the same sell volume that we just keep seeing. So nobody's buying drip. Nothing's changed. There's just no incentive, I guess is the best way to describe it. Which rightfully so, if you look back on the history of this chart, it's done nothing. So it's hard to ask the community to get back in. But again, that's where these community projects can add hope, because if it's a project that does something else and there's either a degen aspect or utility from somewhere else, a game, whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as it's shiny, new, and interesting, then they'll get into that. And if that's the case, then it can, help burn drip, add buy pressure drip, whatever the case may be. Sad, though, that even though Forex has come on stream and told us multiple times he would support community projects, we know that not to be true, because you haven't seen anything with kitchen sink, drip potluck, none of that stuff. So and I think right now, yeah, kitchen sink 4.5 mil. So it's just under 50% of what's in the drip BUSD liquidity on Pancake Decks. That is insane. This thing is 14 days old, I think, as of today. Maybe tomorrow. Might be today. 14 days old. It's already captured 4.5 million drip tokens. And shouts out to them. This is all them as well. 500,000 drip tokens sent to a legitimate burn address on chain. All from the kitchen sink. You can see that. Not this one. Let's go here. Open new tab. So before, there was only like 2,000 drip tokens that Forex originally sent to this dead wallet. And then boom, 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 kitchen sink, kitchen sink, kitchen sink, everything. They're the only ones sending drip to this address. And they have gone, it's on their website. So I think it reflects exactly what we see here. Let's put that there. So total drip burnt, 497,000. And the total in this contract is 504. So there was, yeah, like 7,000 or something like that already here that the kitchen sink didn't do. So that is impressive, man. 500,000 drip in 14 days and 4.4 million, looking for 4.5 million in liquidity in their contract. And not a peep from Forex or anybody else on the team. And this still gets taxed. So remember, he's gave us that dog and pony show about him supporting other community projects. And here's one making a shit ton of noise in 2 weeks. And I haven't seen a single peep from Forex about this. And guarantee if the dev was to reach out to him or whatever, Forex would shit on it. He'd be like, that's somebody else using the drip token and I didn't authorize this and you got to be careful and this is a rogue developer. He would just give all sorts of gaslighting because it's done something that he couldn't do in the last 2 years of drip development. And he didn't have his finger on it. So therefore he would naturally just shut it down and shit on it. But this just proves that the community can do something. There's developers out there that can do something. And it does not have to take forever to build. They don't care about a UI that is quote unquote Charles Schwab. They just want a place to click a button and earn yield that won't get, either exploited or exploited early investors. And this is proof right here. 2 weeks running. Crazy. Shouts out to Hustleman Matt. And you guys probably saw, if not, you will see. He'll be doing an AMA. It's not exclusively on my channel. It's actually on their Telegram, the Post Drip Telegram. But I'll be jumping in there and I'm going to stream this. And I do have some questions for him to, get some more eyeballs on this because I do want to see this project just crush the liquidity that's sitting over in the PancakeSwap DEX. And even then, it'll still get ignored by the team, the core drip team. But at least the evidence will be there. It's already there now. Like, this is already solid, but we can do better. Let's see. What do we got in the chats? So yeah, a little crypto NZ, put some in the kitchen sink. What are your views on kitchen sink? Yeah, just kind of covered that. I'm going to cover it more in AMA. So I want to get more insight on it, to be honest. Bull run will be what kickstarts more interest in drip unless we get a marketing budget together, but we all know how that goes. Yeah, do not bet on a marketing budget. And I showed you guys that all of Forex's marketing, we don't know how much was spent on that. I have to go on chain and it'd be hard to track down and see what went to where, but hundreds of $1,000s, quote unquote, from Forex that he spent, and it has done nothing compared to just simple content creator marketing. So he had these Yahoo and Binance articles and getting banner ads on the DEX tools and DEX screen. None of that. The chart still looks the same. But every single time there was hype from a content creator or there was just an AMA where someone recorded it and there's speculation, all that drove way more green candles, mostly community incentives or community driven projects. Did way more green candles than any paid marketing that Forex did. I think that's just to me code for, obfuscating funds. I don't believe any of that shit actually paid off. I actually would believe it would do better. And that was kind of what I was trying to do with the project Crypto Ranch, is if there's actually a budget, the super smart thing to do. And this, again, no one's going to listen to this, but whoever's the project manager, whoever is marketing, whatever that team or company is, that budget, you should actually pay to the people who are invested in the fucking project. Like, how hard is that? It's done in every other industry. Think about it. If you, I do health and fitness. We constantly are giving free months to people who refer a friend. I know there's tons of boot camps and stuff like that. It's like, bring a friend free. What does that do? Well, that says the person who's already invested, the person who's already utilizing the service and likes it, if they go out and drag one of their friends along, they get incentivized by getting something for free, and their friend they brought gets something for free. That means you're taking your marketing dollars and giving it to the people that are already invested, and in theory, gaining more clients based off of the goodwill of the people you've already done right by. Forex does the exact opposite. He takes all of our money, our hard-earned money, the marketing budget, and gives it to people who have not no skin in the game, pays them to shill it, and then they just end up dumping the tokens or doing the paid shill. So it's like exponentially the worst thing you can do for marketing. And I have no idea who these idiots are that he hires, or maybe they're smart and Forex just doesn't listen to them, but clearly it doesn't work. And anyone who's done a simple marketing course or has had to market their own business knows this. There is no better marketing than word of mouth. And the best way to get more word of mouth is to either A, improve your product or incentivize the people that are using it. It's not a hard concept, but for some odd reason, it eludes the genius that is Forex. So, yeah, don't hold your breath, Matt, because we will not see any marketing for that. That's a shame. I have a couple of new crypto learners with me, but never mind. Yeah, sorry, little crypto, but you can still ask questions. Definitely reading the chats and looking to. The only way I would be able to do it is if I had to like stop the stream and start it over again and go from StreamYard. And since I haven't actually streamed on StreamYard, whichever one it is, I still don't even know. So I had to look it up. There's no guarantee that it will just pick right back up or work flawlessly. So I didn't check our messages beforehand. So therefore, I was not prepared today. Just would have needed probably a 10-minute heads up to test it out and make sure it works. So can definitely try it again next week. Yeah, I see your message now. I didn't check it. So yeah, that was all on me. Yeah, my bad, bro. It's just been used to just doing it this way, so I missed that message, didn't check. So I will definitely schedule it next time. Matt, what are your thoughts on the new token names for the farm? I think it's less appealing than pigs and dogs. Yeah, I don't know where he came up with that from. Like, he clearly didn't run that through the community. I get the logic, right? So you want a seat at the table. Cool. Yep, I get that. You can make a meme. You can do all this stuff. It makes perfect sense. But naming that a token, that literally makes zero sense whatsoever. Actually, let's see what's in CoinGecko. Is that a name already there? Like, how do tokens of that perform? And again, this is what I talked about not understanding the energy in the space. So meme tokens and things of that nature, and just, you know, simple names like dogs and pigs, animals, those still work. And that's what a lot of people are utilizing. So I don't see any seed. Cube Intelligence, Wrap Cube, Doge Cube, Z Cube. So nope, definitely not. Yeah, I think it's a horrible name. Horrible. So this is what happens when, you know, you are a visionary and you march to the beat of your own drum without any feedback from your community or collective. And that's what visionaries should do. So can't get mad at them for that. But crypto is, in my opinion, a little bit different. So you can definitely make your contracts, things of that nature. But if you want people to buy in, then you need to have something they want to buy. Where is the one? New coins. That's what I want to see. So let's see what kind of new token names. Onigiri Kitty, Box DAO, Cakebot, Mundaring Lottie Protocol. I like that. Revival, Momo, Sex, Hoodless Bot, Chabit. Yeah, so I guess it flows with this. None of these really make any sense. They're not exactly memeable. They're not following the trend. Micro Pets, dogs, another dog token. That's interesting. SPO Wars, SPO Wars. So I don't know. The name could be much better in my opinion, but we will see. I believe it will fall prey to exactly everything else that Forex touches in the last 2 years. So regardless, hey, there's Carol. Wait, that's not the same Carol. That's a new Carol. Somebody copied that. Wow. Because this Carol is definitely older than 1 day old. And this is on, is this base? What chain is that? I don't recognize the icon. I think that's base chain, right? I haven't even jumped over to base. I pretty much just like tapped out of everything. Anywho, let's take a look what the chats. I'm not. Carol's a new token with I've tried from watching Scott's video. Yeah, quite a few people are chilling that one. It's been around for a little while. I think I first saw it from either DeFi Gardener or Moonshot. Those two definitely cover the newest, latest, greatest tokens, memes, all that stuff. They got a finger on the pulse. So I personally haven't jumped into yet. No, that's okay. Carol's a new token with I've tried. Yeah, good luck. Oh, you're not a bro of sis. Oh, my bad. Female. It's like 90% are men, so we just assume that there's more dudes than women in crypto. My apologies. Mr. Blue, I think it's awesome that you are able to steer the path of your drip journey and continue sharing with us. Thanks for the great hours of video content. Well, I appreciate that, Mr. Blue. I don't know if it's great content, but I'm definitely going to continue staying true to what I got into this for. So originally the goal was this empower the impoverished by helping them find financial freedom through crypto assets. And I was going to cover just, all sorts of random projects, because I do believe still in the power of crypto and DeFi. That is not going to change. That is 100% here to stay. And then I thought instead of jumping into every shiny object, because I was getting wrecked left and right, I thought that the best way to provide value and to empower the impoverished was to find a token with legs, a strong community, a good track record, and that would be the best way to hedge your bet. So therefore, my journey started with drip, and it will end with drip. So that's why I'm here. Shout out to everybody else that decided to cover other stuff, because at the end of the day, you do create content for engagement, and if what you're covering is no longer engaging and the views are leaving, then that's when people cover other stuff. But for me, I don't care about the views or the engagement. That's why I turned off monetization for 3 months, because it's about for me, the integrity, the reason I came here, what I set out to do. And I'm going to follow drip off a cliff or to the moon, wherever it goes, regardless. And that's why now I can cover stuff like kitchen sink, because there's a project right there that is clearly on chain, supporting drip, doing what it said it would do. And yeah, it deserves more shine. So any projects from the community that are drip related, I will cover. Other ones that, fork drip and you have a chance to make money on another chain, that's not for me, because I've seen how that plays out for me personally. So it's just like, you know what? I'm not going to go there. Hope good luck to those that do, though, for sure. But I got tired of gambling. So it's either build my own thing, which still waiting on the DeFi DAO to do that. But man, the energy has just died completely. People just want to gamble, get in, get out. And no one really wants to put in the sweat equity to build. It's crazy. So I'll see how that goes. But yep, doing my best, man. Doing my best. I'm out, guys. I'll catch up tomorrow. See you, Matt. Coach, we need to get you talking about brick by brick crypto. I thought about covering it, but I'm not into that either. I know it does have a 1% buy and burn, or however that works for drip, but I think LD does a great job covering that. There's no need for me to cover that. That's his project. And yeah, him and Mo, I think, also are tied in there. So I don't have any real need to cover brick by brick. I was asking the community what they thought about it, because again, like, it does have that 1% support for drip buybacks, drip burns, whatever that is. But since it's an actual content creator project, then there's no need for me to actually shill it, put eyes on it. That's kind of on him. And I think he's doing a great job. I'm not in that one either, so I don't know anything about that, other than what I've seen in the chats and stuff. I think he's got a lot of momentum, and he's definitely putting out a lot of new stuff, continuing to develop on it. So I think it's good. I got in a drip from Kelly Snook, but after price dip, she has diversified to Elephant and showed me how to onboard L tokens, L futures. What are your thoughts? Yeah, Kelly Snook, I didn't get in from her, but I used that calculator that's circulating around. So that's why I split my bag into 5 different wallets and bought BREAP and built a team and all that stuff. And that was the absolute worst decision I could have ever done, because I showed that later on stream. that you would have gotten to a max wallet much faster. And I probably could have actually maybe ROI'd if I would have put all of that into one location. But again, just like much of the moon math I did, we were all speculating on what could happen and how much money you could make. So by splitting, you are giving yourself more drip tokens and potentially more money in the future. That was the idea 2 years ago. But quickly started to see how the inflation and the depreciation of the token started to go down so much that hindsight was 2020, and you would have done much, much, much better had you put that all into one location. Plus, all they did was cause more excess minting on the token as well. So yeah, I joined the Rocket Squad tinfoil hat theory community, and I would not do that again going back. But reference elephant futures and stuff like that, I have not delved into that, but that does look pretty good so far. Like, I still have the one bag I put in there. I just want to see how that goes. That was just like $100, and I took it straight from drip, purposely sold drip and bought elephant with it to see how it would perform, because right now my drip sitting in my faucet is not doing anything but depreciating. So I wanted to have a direct comparison to the quote unquote competitive DApp in the ecosystem and see what happens. So this to me is a good looking chart. So I mean, if you draw a trend line through here, it's still trending in a upward trajectory. So I mean, like, it's not a horrible chart. This was kind of scary for some people, but if you were DCAing in and out, this isn't that bad. So it's already come back up like 50% from that. Isn't that the case? Let's see, it's here. That was 27%. And oops. And this one, yeah, 25% correction off of that. So that is not bad in my opinion. So I'm not in any of the other stuff. I just bought the elephant token just to hold. But definitely you have the Math Wiz, Kelly Snook, and Brandon DeFi guide. So those are covering it quite intensively. And if you listen to any of the AMAs from, yeah, it ain't bad. It came down 41% and went back up 25. AMAs with SK Crypto K. There's tons of content on Elephant. So that's why another reason I didn't cover that. And there's some deep dives, there's math, there's tons of doing analytics, there's all sorts of stuff. And unlike Drip, it has actually started to correct. So we did all that same moon math with Drip, but Drip did this, jumped off a cliff and hasn't come back at all. But where Elephant had this, you know, call it an exploit, call it inside trading, call it whatever you want, doesn't matter. The point is that from that, it has started to correct already. So that in and of itself makes it very, very different than, that's not bad, 41%. So it's still up from the correction. So, and from what I can, from what I understand, I'm sorry, 775%. Yeah, looking at the wrong one, 775%. And what I understand from BT is that he continues to develop. He's actually a legitimate developer, and I guess he has a team as well, but they keep putting out stuff. So like futures, the NFT, the options, all that stuff they put out is to support the Elephant token. So I think it's got legs, to be honest. So again, I'm not personally invested in it, but you can look here and see that there's at least there's buy volume, a hell of a lot more than happening on the Drip token. So comparative wise, this is if you're going to gamble, this is, I'm still looking for it to go down lower personally, but this is still a decent gamble comparative. That's about all I can say. Worldwide token revenue sharing protocol has been true so far. I know nothing about that. Not related to Drip though. Yep, no, nothing about that. There's tokens launching every day. So many of them. LD actually deleted his YouTube channel to concentrate on Triple B solid project that actually pays out a modest 6% a month. At least we won't lose money in this one. Oh, so he doesn't do He's not even doing YouTube anymore. So how's he get promoting the project? That's interesting. I was not aware of that. But I guess that works. All right. So that's kind of the latest and greatest that I got. Nothing has changed in the drip community. We don't have any new announcements. I'm guessing because it's Friday for me, probably Thursday. It's Thursday for you guys. I'm guessing we'll hear some kind of late AMA with some quote unquote bullish news that's been developing, something to that effect. Let's see. Do we have an announcement from, what was the last announcement from Forex? So this one was on the 20th. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, this one on the 20th. So that was with the announcement of Black Cube Finance, our flagship product for the range optimization algorithm. But we haven't had anything for the announcement. So I told you guys that it will probably launch in November. Technically, probably closer to January, who knows? But we had the V2 launch in November. So would not be far-fetched to see V3 launch a year later. And then, like I said, we can expect to see V4 come from Uniswap and PancakeSwap sometime next year. And then Forex would, say that they have to change again. So this will be the cycle that we're constantly in. Something has to be changed. We hear about it and how bullish it is. And then we wait around for months on end. And then by the time it changes, it's old and something new has already came out. The space just develops that fast. It's insane. So the only way to actually get stuff done is, again, back to Kitchen Sink, what they did within a day or two. I don't know how long it took for them to create this, but it seemed like it was out as soon as the trigger was pulled for, what do you call that? The inflation being turned off. And because of that, it got hype. And then the charts just grow organically. So that is what's needed. And that is the only way to save the drip token, as well as make money in DeFi. You just got to jump on the new shiny stuff. That's the only way it seems to work out for other people, to work out for anybody, actually. If you're late, as Ricky Bobby said, if you're not first, you're last. And that could be true in DeFi and crypto. He's not promoting it anymore, bro. The project is going ghost. People can initially get in from word, can only get in from word of mouth. Oh, okay. Well, shouts out to him then. That's an interesting way to take it. Yeah. But yeah, it's not for me to cover. So I think that's cool. Hope it works out. From what I've seen so far and heard, it looks like it's legit. So kudos. Any other questions, statements, moans, groans, gripes, complaints, all that stuff? I don't have anything else to really cover, so I'm not going to drag this out and keep you people here for no absolute reason and no value add. So we covered elephant, we covered drip, we covered dogs and seats. I'm sorry, cube and seats. Is Black Cube Finance on Twitter already? I didn't bother to check that. I haven't looked for any post on there. Let's see. Black Cube Finance. Is it all one word? Is it two words? How do you actually find this thing? It sounds like you're gonna get Rex. Shake my head, fool me once, y'all. I didn't read any of these. Hey, there's my post. Very interesting. Black Cube Finance. Yeah, I was looking to see where is this it? Where is the actual handle for this thing? Has he even acquired the actual Twitter? Nope. I don't see it. Does anybody, you guys know there's already a Black Cube Finance Twitter? Because it should have showed up as like top. Oh, here it is. Yep. I am following it. Okay. My bad. I don't go to Twitter enough. Clearly didn't get that many followers already. That just, again, that goes to show how many people are tapped out. So he made this big to-do, put it on Bartertown's channel, and not that many people actually came over and engaged. Crazy. Let's see on here as well. So 6,000 people saw this. And the Twitter is here. So he has on average, 5,800. So people are definitely looking in the Telegram. Look at that, 10,000, 9,800, 8,000. So they're in the Telegram. They're seeing this. But that just literally goes to show you they don't give two Satoshis about Black Cube Finance. They did not follow this at all. And yeah, the views were there. So, yep. This is just another classic from Forex. He just doesn't understand the energy in the space. Doesn't get it at all. So what will happen to the Animal Farm YouTube? Is that going to be renamed or rebranded as well? Because he had a couple followers there. But let's see. I think I have it over here somewhere. Let me take a look at that real quick. Because we don't even use it anyway, so it's not like we lose much on that side. There it is. 3.45K subscribers. Not bad. So definitely way more than his Twitter. So wonder if they'll just rebrand this to say Black Cube, which that would make sense. I guess that's what they'll do. They'll rebrand it. Rebrand it. What was the old Animal Farm Twitter? This is the one that his old project manager still had. Yeah, 6,000 followers. Still has the keys to. And Forex burned the bridge, so he got scared and decided to make a brand new one. So this one has 6,400 followers on it. So yeah, there's clearly a bifurcation and a disconnect in regards to Black Cube Finance and getting the word out, even though, again, people are tapped into the Telegram. So very, very interesting. That's all I can say. Less than 10%. Do a training session with my two newbie crypto learners. Yes. Catch you next time, little crypto NZ, for sure. Sick of waiting on Forex, man. Been waiting for 2 years. Yeah, we have to just give up on that. Forex will do what Forex has always done, and that's delay and drag things out and watch liquidity drain from its protocols, and then tell you how bullish it is because it's draining and that it's people are getting out and shaking out the weak hands. These are the narratives we're learning better to now digest differently. But before it was like, oh yeah, this is a good thing, more buying opportunity for us, Kool-Aid drinkers. But now, of course, we know better. So do not hitch your boat to Forex's level of execution or you will drown. You will get wrecked. 1,000%. There's a Black Cube Games on Twitter. Oh, I didn't know that. Found it on Twitter. Black Cube Games. Are they any good? Black Cube Games. Oops. Yeah, it could, like the name itself, Black Cube Finance, that alone is kind of cool. I'm not gonna knock that. That one's actually, oh yeah, that was actually a cool name, but it doesn't matter. The name doesn't mean anything. Like you can look at some of the greatest names. Perfect example, Google wasn't even a word. They're just letters they threw together. Xerox wasn't a word. Letters they threw together. So the name, the brand becomes what people associate with it. You can make all sorts of letters and numbers and throw things together as long as it connects with people, then it will pick up steam. So just because you pick a catchy name like this by itself, Black Cube, trying to tie it to some existing ideologies, does not mean it's going to take off, So that's the piece that Forex, I don't really get it. Like, I don't know who his marketing team is, because whoever they are is either A, not qualified, or B, he doesn't listen to, because he would have figured this stuff out by now. So I don't know. All right, well, that was a nice recap on Black Cube. So 300 followers on that, 333, something like that. So we will see what happens. And maybe we'll have an AMA coming up soon. Ray clapping sound. Who is this? That's interesting. Anywho, yeah, I'm going to end the stream there because I got nothing else of value to add to you guys, and I've already wasted 45 minutes of your time. And attention is the most valuable resource. So if you got any other questions, let me know right there. If not, we will cap it. Lift daily and achieve your impossible. See you guys.